Hello, everyone. How is it going out there? My name is Meg, and I'm from Beyond Mystic, and welcome to your weekly Beyond Astro forecast here on the Beyond Mystic 3 YouTube and Rumble channels. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you're all doing well out there. And I have to say, before I go any further, because my voice is going to sound very different, and when you guys see me full screen, I'm going to look a little bit different. So I just had a dental surgery this past weekend where I had to get all of my wisdom teeth out because they were impacted and infected. And I had 5 of them, not 4 of them, but 5 wisdom teeth. So yeah, I am swollen, but I am functioning. I'm feeling better and better every single day. So I'm very happy that today I'm able to do my weekly Beyond Astro. Yay! Because I've missed you guys and I've missed sharing the astrology so much this past almost week. So very happy to be with you all. Again, hope you're all doing well, and happy almost new moon in Aquarius. There's so much happening this week that I was praying. I was like, please, universe, please let me be able to open my mouth a little bit more to be able to speak in this Beyond Astro and share the information of everything that's going on. So I want to say as well, thank you to everyone so much for sending me positive prayers and healing and love. I could feel it. I could really feel it, and I appreciate it. So I love all of you guys, all of you that I know and I don't know yet, but we are all connected. Thank you so much for the love and support. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, just wanted to start with that little explanation of why I look like a chipmunk here. And also, before we get into the astrology, just want to mention, you guys, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to Jean-Claude's Beyond Mystic 3 YouTube channel and also Rumble channel as well. Lots of really cool content that we've got coming up, and that is available to view for free on YouTube and Rumble. So go check it out and share it with people that you think might be ready to open up a bit more. We're in Aquarius season, but we got a new moon in Aquarius, and so much Aquarius energy this month. People that we never thought would open up are starting to open up. So you never know what may happen when you share this information with others who you think are maybe trying to open the door with you to have certain conversations about spirituality or alternative information. So keep that in mind, you guys. We are in Aquarius season. We are at a new moon in Aquarius as well. And I'm very happy to announce as well that you can now book astrology consultations with me moving forward at Beyond Mystic Consultations. And the URL is consultations.beyondmystic.net. It's in the banner going across the bottom of the screen of this video, the website URL, and I believe it'll be in the description below as well. So that's where you can book with me moving forward. And we've got discount code Beyond Mystic, all in one word, that you can use to get 10% off an astrology reading with me. And I'm very happy to not only be offering personal forecasts, looking at your year ahead, using the astrological transits as an option, and birth charts readings as an option, but also, oops, what did I just do there? But also solar return readings, yay, which is our birthday reading. Our solar return is our birthday. So that's a really good one to get around your birthday, on your birthday, give someone for their birthday a solar return reading. And we can also do a solar return reading anytime before your birthday to prepare for that birthday year. And also the solar return, what's really cool about the solar return chart, it's the chart of each birthday. So it shows the themes of the upcoming birthday year. What's really cool about it is it changes based on where you're going to be physically located. So if you don't like the solar return chart that you've got coming up, we can look at different locations. It doesn't have to be super far away, but different possible locations that might be better options to actually be on your birthday, to have the most magical, best birthday year possible. So very excited that you can now book with me over at Beyond Mystic Consultations. And okay, let's get into the astrology for this upcoming week. There's a lot going on. So you may see me, you guys, I may have to hold my face because it doesn't hurt for me to talk, but sometimes it's hard for me to fully open my mouth. So you may see me like holding my face like that so I can open my mouth a little bit more to speak. So first we're going to start with the Mars sextile Neptune aspect that we're having for the whole next few days, but it's exact today, which is the day I'm filming this video, February 7th, 2024. And I love this aspect of Mars exactly sextile Neptune. They're both at 25 degrees. This is because Mars is exalted in Capricorn. Mars is in his second most favorite place to be of Capricorn, and Neptune is in his most favorite place to be of Pisces, his home sign. So these two are in really powerful positions in a sextile, which is one of the most positive aspects in astrology. Some would argue even the most positive. So this is super powerful, and this is about really big spiritual downloads, spiritual energy and healing, which is ruled by Neptune, that we can be receiving big time today, tomorrow, the new moon, February 9th, the whole weekend, because we're going to be in the orb of influence, the whole next week for this matter. This is very spiritual, and Mars is the planet of energy. Mars energizes whatever it is that he's touching, that he's in relationship to astrology. So Mars is energizing the spiritual realm. We're receiving healing, downloads, insights. And this, in conjunction with the Mercury conjunct Pluto that we've been having the past few days, was all about receiving downloads and intuitions. Please write in the comments below or the live chat if you've been getting really big downloads or spiritual messages or creative inspirations about anything. This is really normal over the course of the next few days, and maybe you've already had it the past few days. Amazing time to meditate, make time for meditation or doing something creative. Really, really cool spiritual aspect. And now I've got the chart up for February 8th. And what we're going to be having exact on February 8th is an exact Sun square Uranus. So as we get closer to the exact new moon time, the Sun comes into exact square to Uranus. We got the Sun here, 19 degrees Aquarius, in square to Uranus, 19 degrees of Taurus. And this is interesting because Uranus is currently the dispositor of the Sun. And that's because the Sun is in Uranus, and Uranus is the planetary ruler of, the Sun is in Aquarius, and Uranus is the dispositor because Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius. So Uranus is the dispositor of the Sun. And so it's a big deal what's going on with Uranus at the time of this new moon. And the new moon is the very next day of February 9th. So squares, as one of my astrology teachers says, and I love that he says this, squares are points of creative tension. Okay, so when we see a square or when we see an opposition, it's not all bad. It doesn't have to be all negative and doom and gloom and watch out. They're actually points of opportunity, creative tension. So Uranus is inviting us with this creative tension in square to the Sun to go past our existing limitations and outdated systems and beliefs to most positively benefit from this beautiful new moon in Aquarius, which Uranus is the ruler of. And Aquarius is the sign that rules the future, innovation, invention, the age of Aquarius. So this is a really big new moon, as I'm going to talk about in a couple minutes. So I invite you with this square and new moon to be honest with yourself on what do you know in your life is not in alignment moving forward to be in your greatest potential and most happy and healthy self. And also be open-minded and see what comes up for you at this time. There can be very abrupt shocks with Sun square Uranus, surprises, radical change for us in the collective to shake us out of our comfort zones, but also for us personally to shake us out of our comfort zones. And Spirit is showing me, like in my intuitive vision in my mind's eye, like actually doing shaking as a practice can help us with this Sun square Uranus, with this new moon in Aquarius, which some of you may never heard about that before. I'm sure some of you have heard about that before. There's actually a healing modality where you literally, and I'll just show myself for a sec, where you literally just shake your body. Shake every part of your body, and you do it for as long as you can. And when we shake, we're moving the energy. And this is something that a lot of our ancient ancestors used to do, shaking. If you look it up online, it'll probably be under shaking medicine, shaking healing modality, shaking meditation, shaking movement. So look it up. I'm just getting the download. See, this is that Mars sextile Neptune coming through. The download that actually doing shaking, dancing and shaking, or doing shaking medicine can help us with this Sun square Uranus, because this can be things that can be really past our comfort zones to step into, to wake up to, whether we're conscious, awake people or unconscious people. So something to think about. Before I talk about the new moon, I want to mention, which I'm really excited about, that tomorrow, February 8th at 3 p.m. Eastern, Janine and I are going to be doing a new episode of the new Psychic Spies. And we're going to be doing it on Saint Germain. And, I love doing the Psychic Spies with Sophie. Most of you have probably heard that Julie and Sophie have left Beyond Mystic, and they're going to be focusing on Julie's business, Maison Jupiter, which wish them all the best with that. Love them both very, very much. So moving forward, we're going to be doing this Beyond Mystic show, Janine and myself. So that's going to be over on the Insider Access Pass and also available on the pay-per-view section of Beyond Mystic. So that'll be tomorrow. We check out Saint Germain. And let me know in the comments too if you have any questions that you'd like us to focus on in regards to Saint Germain or anything pertaining to Saint Germain's life. We're going to do a little Psychic Spies investigation on him. So, okay, let's talk about this new moon that we're going to be having. New moon in Aquarius. And new moons, as always, you guys, are when the sun and the moon are in an exact conjunction. So we've got sun and moon exactly conjunct at 20 degrees, Scorpio degree, of Aquarius. This new moon in the sign of Aquarius brings new beginnings in the collective and in our personal life in regards to our goals, aspirations, group associations, friends, humanitarianism, and technology. So those are some of the areas of themes for us in the collective and personally. And Aquarius is very much about our goals, dreams. So this is a great new moon. Ding, 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 ding. Pay attention, everybody, to manifest into the age of Aquarius. Aquarius literally rules the future, our goals, our dreams, our aspirations into the future. And it's a new moon in Aquarius with us entering the age of Aquarius with a lot of planets in Aquarius. It's a really powerful month. So take advantage of this. I think this is a really cool new moon. And it's important to note that this is our first new moon in Aquarius with Pluto in Aquarius. We've had Pluto move into Aquarius since January 20th. This is our first new moon in Aquarius with Pluto in Aquarius for over 240 years. So we have not had Pluto and the new moon in Aquarius together for over 240 years. And we know history can repeat itself. So some of the themes of what happened 240 years ago with the American Revolution, French Revolution, American independence, all that kind of stuff. We're having the echoes of that. There's echoes of that going on, which is really, really powerful. And this is, the past several, I can't remember at the top of my head. I think it's the new moons. Yeah, the past several new moons or recent new moons that we've had have been at 20 degrees, which is a Scorpio degree. So there's also this scorpionic influence, and not just because there's already a scorpionic influence because Pluto is at a critical degree. Pluto's the ruler of Scorpio. But with it at 20 degrees of Scorpio degree, things being revealed, secrets coming out, transformation, detoxification, the dark side of life being revealed big time. So this is powerful stuff in terms of the areas of life Aquarius rule, the collective, the future, technology, the age of Aquarius, right? Also, I mentioned before, the moon and the sun are in square to Uranus, the dispositor of this new moon. So this can be shocking and maybe even uncomfortable new revelations coming through for you to start new beginnings in your life, personally and for us in the collective. Also, oops, just moved my computer there. Sorry, guys. Also, this new moon is the day before the year of the dragon, the start of the Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year, year of the dragon. Wow. So this new moon is going to be occurring February 9th, and then February 10th, we've got the start of the Lunar New Year. I love Chinese astrology. I think it's really, really cool and really resonates with me a lot. Let me know what you guys are in the comments below, your combination of your Western and Chinese astrology. This is powerful because dragons are fearless, they are passionate, they are protective, they are creative, they are moving forward, primal energy. And so I love that we're stepping into a year of the dragon with everything that we've got going on in the world. To me, when I tune into it, the main message I get with this year of the dragon energy is protection and that we are protected. Dragons show up in all ancient cultures and civilizations all over the world, in their hieroglyphics, in their creation stories. In my personal ancestry, which is Celtic, dragons are very important to the Celtic people, the British people in Celtic shamanism. We work with the dragons for protection, creativity, to be in touch with our wild side and our passion. So I love the energy of it. And I think it makes this new moon even more powerful. Really, really cool. And the last main astrological thing that I want to share for the week is that on February 11th, we're going to be having exact North Node Chiron conjunction. So this is a lot going on this week, which I feel like I'm always saying that in these current times. We got a new moon. We've got Sun square Uranus, Mars sextile Pluto, North Node conjunct Chiron, the year of the dragon starting. So this is powerful. North Node Chiron exactly will conjunct on February 11th in Aries, 16 degrees. Okay. All signs are being affected by this, but especially the Aries and the cardinal signs, which the cardinal signs are the signs that are at the beginning of each season, the signs that start the beginning of each season. So Aries is a cardinal sign because it's the start of spring. Cancer is a cardinal sign because it's the start of summer solstice. Libra, because it's the start of fall. Capricorn, because it's the start of winter. So those are those cardinal signs. Moving forward energy are the cardinal signs and very initiatory. So all you Aries, Libra, Cancers, Capricorns are being the most affected by this, but we all are. Okay, so you're going to want to look at where you have 16 degrees of Aries in your chart to see what area of life is being activated by this conjunction, what is this conjunction all about? Chiron is the wounded healer. Chirons is our wounds that can become our greatest kind of gifts to share and potential. And the North Node is our higher destiny and our higher purpose, what we should be focusing on. So our wounds are coming up to the surface in whatever area. We have 16 degrees of Aries. Our wounds are coming to surface that are ready to be faced and released personally and collectively. This is a very powerful time for healing breakthroughs for everyone, particularly the cardinal signs. Particularly for anyone that may have something in their chart at 16 degrees of Aries or around 16 degrees of Aries, within 5 degrees either side. Aries rules our foundations, our independence, freedom, bravery, our inner warrior, our physical body and appearance, and how we are seen by others. So those are areas that we can be going through big healing breakthroughs as well. I think this is a fantastic time to be doing self-work on ourselves, to be doing body work. Aries is very much about the body, empowerment work, leadership, taking our power back, all the areas of life that Aries rules, we are healing through that. And we can see that in the collective right now. We're going through a renaissance, if you will. That's just the word for me coming through. We're going through a renaissance of independence and taking our power back and recognizing and taking responsibility for where have we given our power away. That's the dark side of Aries. Where have we given our power away? And how did that affect us? How did that put us into an unempowered, uninspired place? And taking the power back gracefully and not through violence, right? Because Aries also rules violence, fighting, conflict, war, which it could go into that place, but we don't want it to go into that place. It doesn't have to go into that place. We can be in the warriorship of not going into a violent place, holding our divine masculine in check, if you will, and knowing that what we feed our energy to persists and grows. And if we don't feed certain areas, if we don't give people energy, if we don't give certain institutions energy, if we don't give certain, rules that do not serve energy, they don't have power anymore. We don't even have to go into a war place, right? So really powerful conjunction. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. If you're seeing that in your life somehow manifest for you. And what's also interesting to note, let me see if I can bring this up here. Do I have this on my desktop? No, I don't have it. I'll show you guys in the next video that the rising sign of Canada is 16 degrees of Aries. The chart of the country of Canada. Its rising is 16 degrees of Aries. So this Chiron North Node conjunction is exactly conjunct the rising sign of Canada. So Canada we are going through healing breakthroughs, Canada. And I'm Canadian, so that's why I'm bringing up Canada. Don't mind me, guys, but Canada is really going to be showcasing this North Node Chiron conjunction in terms of a country. Big healing breakthroughs for the whole month of February for Canada. So that is, I think, really good news. Some really positive things can be happening soon, if you guys know what I mean. And okay, before we finish up here, I'm going to pull some cards for us for the week. I'm going to pull a couple. First, I'm going to pull from my Moonology deck. So I'm asking the universe, what is our divine guidance from all that supports everyone in this beautiful community for our highest good? What is our divine guidance for this week? Ooh, emotions are running high. Supermoon. That makes sense with the North Node Chiron conjunction, with Pluto being at 0 degrees. Let's see what else we get. So remember, guys, and I've been saying this a lot, don't take anything personally because emotions are high. What do you want to release? So that's interesting. And that's a new moon in that card. So isn't that interesting? Because usually we associate full moons with release. But that's funny. There's like a, well, waxing moon on the card, but looks similar to a new moon. And I was saying with this Sun square Uranus we're having, being honest with ourselves about what Uranus is shaking us up in our lives, doing a shakeup to us with, it's showing us what do we need to be what do we need to release? We got to be honest with ourselves about that. And okay, I'm going to pull another one. I was going to pull from another deck, but I'm really feeling these moon cards. What do we need to release? I'm hearing Spirit say, be honest with yourself about what you need to release. Ooh, 2 came out. Whoa, okay, that's interesting. Full moon in Scorpio, it's time to release your negativity. It's time to release negativity. Sorry, you guys, I'm a little been on some pain medication the past few days and I haven't been used to talking. So if my words are all jumbled up, please forgive me. 2 release cards. So I keep hearing Spirit say, be honest with yourself about what you know you need to release to move forward into the age of Aquarius, into your highest potential, into what you know you're here to be. And it doesn't, you know what? It doesn't always have to be a huge thing. It doesn't always have to be a job or a relationship. It doesn't always have to be a huge thing. It could be a little behavioral pattern. It could be the way our house is set up, the feng shui. And pay attention, you guys, to what, when you see these cards or when I've said over and over again, what do you need to release? What are the first things that come up for you? What are the things that you immediately think of? Because that's your intuition talking to you. So pay attention to that. And cool, we've got also, you're very close to achieving your goal. I've been feeling like that's for all of us personally, but also in the collective. There's something really positive going to happen this month. So I don't know if that's because I'm Canadian and there might be something happening in Canada with the North Node Chiron conjunction on the rising, or if that's just for the whole collective, like probably for the whole collective. Something really positive is going to happen in the collective, but for each of us personally, we're very close to achieving our goals, whatever that is. So that is really, really cool. I hope that resonates with you guys. And thanks for sticking with me if you've gotten this far in the video. And before we finish up here, again, just want to remind you guys, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Beyond Mystic YouTube channel and Rumble channel. Thank you all so much for your support. And also, you can book with me for personal astrology readings over at consultations.beyondmystic.net. And yeah, we've got those new solar return readings available. So check that out, you guys, if you are interested. And you can see that there's some new faces on the screen there. So those people will be announced, some new and familiar faces. So they're going to be announced very, very soon. Very exciting stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Beyond Astro. I'm sending so much cosmic love your way. Mwah. And see you next week. Have a magical, magical new moon in Aquarius.